Welcome, everyone. I hope you can all hear me well. That's great. And welcome with a new full moon transmission in Gemini. Before we start, I would love to announce that we have written a new program. We are now hosting a 6 one-day retreats, the Field of Six. So it's 6 days traveling with the Council of Light live, where we are experiencing group channeling, coding, meditations, breathwork, movement, dance, and silence. So in this journey, we are unpacking all the lessons from the Council of Light inside ourselves. So this is quite an adventure because you are walking the path of your own soul. But when you are unpacking with a group for 6 days long, you are getting a catalysator inside this adventure. And we are very excited with this new program. And until the 31st of December, there is still an early bird. So if you would love to join this adventure, you are very welcome to join with us. And for now, we continue with this wonderful last full moon of the year, which is a full moon in Gemini. And when the moon is in Gemini, I always get confused. So when I set for this moon, a lot of confusing messages came in, and they showed me how to return back into my body, and everything became clear again. So this is a great timing to truly return back into our own bodies. Although December feels like a stressful month, the only peace we can find is inside ourselves. So I'm very curious about this new teaching of the Council of Light. So let's see if we can sit and let our bodies relax so we can return back home. Or if you prefer to lay down, that's totally fine. Just make sure that your back is straight, but also relaxed. Or if you prefer to listen back to this recording while walking in nature, that is always a great idea. Let's tune inwards. Dear humans, we are so excited to speak again, especially now that we have met some of you in our group sessions. So we are very curious if you are ready to dive even deeper in the information being possible inside yourself. Because we are saying, humans, you are such a special race. You are moving through multiple dimensions with your awareness, but at this moment you have a home, which is called your body. So you can say that your awareness can travel through the different kind of dimensions, but in the end, you will always wake up in the safety of your own body. So for us, humans are such an amazing experiment because the options of sensitivity are here to be broadened and deepen out even more. So let's start this transmission with a lot of love for your body while just breathing. With a deeper realization that this is your home where you can always come back to. And while you are breathing through your body, you are welcoming every cell. And we will explain later why this is so important. To bring awareness with every cell of your body. And maybe you already notice that in some parts of your body, it is easy to bring your awareness. And in some parts of your body, you cannot land just yet. And we are pointing out the importance of being present in every cell of your body to unlock the full embodiment and the information what is being kept here. And we will speak a little bit more about this information inside your cells because it will only be released when we are inviting ourselves to talk to us from a friendly kind of manner. So when we are angry with ourselves, we are actually saying to ourselves, no, I don't want this information. But when you are curious and sensitive with yourself, and most of all, and that's a very important key, when we are patient with ourselves, just curious, the information in ourselves can open up to us. But for a lot of humans on your planet, you are complaining, I have so many thoughts. I cannot insert any more information, especially not the information of my body, because my head feels already quite full. We fully understand your dilemma. But the funny thing is that thoughts may disappear the moment we start listening to our body. You can say that a lot of thoughts are receptive from the source. And if you cannot reach fully embodiment, so bringing awareness to all your cells are sending out information to your brain to get your attention. So you can say more thoughts are being produced by the body to bring you back to its source. So this is a great transmission, especially if you feel overwhelmed, when life feels just too much, or you are ready to give up. You are in perfect placement and perfect timing to just keep it simple and to start listening to your cells. Yes, we fully understand this might feel like a confusing message, but we would love to give it a try while you are meditating and you are going lower inside your body. Just being aware of where are you present inside your body and where have you left your body. Take your time. Just softly scanning the body with a friendly reminder. Please come home into my cells, being present with the information available. And we fully understand that we say information, but some of you will experience silence and rest. And therefore we say that's the perfect information hidden for you. Sometimes humans are so lost in to-do lists, what to do in the outside world. We are actually leaving our body to get everything done. So the body is sending out information on where to find new peace and calm, so you can continue your life in a more balanced way. So whatever kind of information is available for you, let's listen friendly to the informations hidden in your cells. This is not an active process. This is what we call the presence process. It's just staying present in our body and we observe. Every information, what's being felt inside our body, we take seriously and lightly at the same time. Why do we also say lightly? Because the moment we are present and our awareness is coming home into our home, ourselves, our thoughts can still interfere. That's why we say take it lightly. The moment you come into criticizing voices, your thoughts are still present. And remember, we say take it lightly and be friendly also to your thoughts. A wonderful thank you, thoughts, for joining this transmission is enough. Just allow yourself to breathe and stay present with patience with yourselves. Sometimes it helps if you smile, so you invite the friendly vibe with this presence process. Because with every download, it gets registered inside the cells. And sometimes there isn't enough peace and time in your life to fully unpack the downloads being downloaded in your cells. That is why we always say integration time is just as important as the active times. Are you still breathing, being present with every cell, allowing yourself to be friendly and just present? Keep it simple. Coming home to yourself. Smiling because you are doing the work by coming home to yourself. We would love to speak a little bit more about the intelligence of your human body. Your human body can store information, receive information, and let go of old data. So you can almost see your body as a computer. Some of the old programs which aren't working anymore because they are outdated can be let go, and new programs can be downloaded and integrated so a brighter and more clarity version of you can arise. We are only giving you this example for showing you when life feels too much or you are overwhelmed, then your, so to say, hard drive is completely full. You already picked up new programs and downloads, but haven't got the time to let go of the old. With this example, you understand better why taking resting moments and just coming home with yourself, letting your body release the old information, is just as important as the work of receiving new downloads and becoming a new version of you. So when you look at your time frame and you say you arrived in December 2024 and the new year is coming up, and in your mind frequency, this goes in one day. So from 2024 and the next day it is 2025. But if you look at the energetic realms, the transformation space already starts today. You can say that you have 2 weeks of letting go of the old. And from January the 1st, 2 weeks of entering the new. So today, with the full moon, you can receive a lot of new downloads, but you can only unpack them if you let go of the old. This comes together with a lot of mind patterns. So don't blame yourself if you have a lot of thoughts. It's part of this transmission. Also, upcoming 2 weeks, it might feel like you are distracted. Don't worry, it's part of this transmission. We are saying, when you are distracted, please allow yourself to sit still, keep it simple, and just allow yourself to be present with all your cells. Energetically, a lot of is happening right now to make the shift to the new year. So just be friendly with your body and give it enough rest. The more time you give yourself to integrate, how faster this process will go. We have one special message for the people who are listening to this transmission and are sick at this moment. We are very happy for you. A great timing to be sick. Because the shift really enters the deep and forgotten cells which wants to release information. So be friendly at this moment when you are sick. Because the old cells, which are still programmed with old trauma, are ready to be released. Especially when you are having fevers, a great timing to make a huge shift. So please trust this process and enter your sickness with a lot of self-care and love. Another message for people who are sick, but they are sick for quite some time now. Therefore, we say, in this period of time, you are being challenged to let go, to listen to the information of your sickness, and to listen what kind of information wants to let go of my body. And this information can enter us deeply about old mind patterns of our life. So don't try to analyze your disease with the mind, but return lower inside your body and listen to the wisdom of your intestines. The belly area has many information about why we have diseases and what is needed to flow with this disease, so we can unpack the hidden information and move on with our lives. We said it before, a great timing to let go. So for every human who are holding on to old information, please release if this information doesn't suit you anymore. Some diseases are just stagnated old information which are being held onto because you are afraid to let go. Especially inflammation diseases have a lot of information about old energy, of old anger, what needs to be released from the body. So please remember, this is a hopeful message on how to deal with your disease and to listen to its intelligence. What old information wants to be let go of my body so the new can integrate and bring new clarity? And for the last time, we will say the important key elements are: 1. Being friendly with yourself. 2. Taking rest and time for integration. And 3. Being patient. If you want it to change, it isn't ready to be released. When it's ready to be met fully in its information without being changed, it can release its full library. And the only thing you have to do is to be present with all your cells. Be curious and come home. We said it before, humans are amazing new species. And your body isn't even halfway of releasing all its intelligence. Now, a quick check. Are you still friendly with yourself? Being curious? Being present? Yes, that's it. Truly everything you have to do to listen deeply to the information inside your body. Why is this step so important? Because we fully understand that humans will judge this as doing nothing. We are saying you are doing a lot, because 2025 will be a year of enormous ascension. When you are not present inside your body, this year will feel quite tough. Therefore, we say, please stay present in your home. You are the keeper of the highest frequencies possible. But when you are leaving your body and only relating to the outside world, you might get overwhelmed with the lower frequencies being released in the outside world. That is why we always say, remember this important step to stay present inside your body and to enjoy coming home. And we are going to silence and integration. So please allow yourself to be present inside your body and to be curious about coming home. And there is one final message from the Council of Light, which I will channel for you. This is the answer for everyone who is coming down to their bodies and who are experiencing nothing, or let's say silence. And we say, please understand how big this transformation is, and that you as humans in the time frame where you have woken up at this moment, there is quite an addiction to a lot of going on inside. So please understand that when you are coming to your body and the cells are giving you the information of silence and peace, it doesn't mean that there is nothing. It means that silence and peace is needed for your integration. So you can say that there is for humans quite an addiction on a lot of impulses inside the cells, which comes to a lot of impulses inside the brain as well. So we are almost used to a lot of thoughts to feel alive. And we fully understand that the greater shift on moving to your body and listening to the information of silence and nothing feels like quite a shift. But we are saying the moment you allow yourself to feel this silence and let's say nothing, the new and bigger information can open up. But please allow yourself to be patient and just to wait. Because first there is a rebalancing program from addiction to a lot of impulses to the quiet and more natural state that you are. So, see if you can see this silence not as nothing, but as a great opening to the open up potential of everything. So when you take this element of being curious, all the new stuff can open in a more clarity form. So when we are happy and interested in all the information possible, we can just receive ourselves exactly where we are at this moment. Humans are quite knowledgeable of they want to compare. So they are comparing that meditation teachers can do it well and you can't do it well. And we are saying every information has intelligence. So please allow yourself to rest in this great open nothingness when it's opening up for you. Just be patient and just be friendly so the information can open up to you. Enjoy this last ending of 2024. Quite an interesting year where you can integrate and come home. Thank you so much for your time and courage to stay present inside your body. And the moment you hear the sound of the gong, please allow yourself to come back to this room with your body in the middle of your awareness. Thank you so much for joining together. Because the moment we meditate together, our light field gets so much stronger. And if you would love to listen back to this recording another time, you can find me on Spotify and YouTube. And please like and subscribe so the messages of the Council of Light can be spreaded even more. And December is quite an interesting month because we will have 3 transmissions, because the last one is a new moon in Capricorn on the 30th of December, which will be on a Monday. So it will be an evening channeling at 7:30 in the evening. And as you know, I always have one charity transmission a year. I do these transmissions already for 4 years. And the last transmission of the year always goes to the homeless. So thank you so much for your donations. And I'm looking forward to close this year off with a lot of presence inside ourselves. So a lot of love from here.